We're live. Oh, I have to move my mic. Hold on. Live a little early. Very slightly early. Not really early at all. Well, early by 15 minutes. Taking good time. Alright, I am going to make sure to make a post, like a YouTube post about this, because I completely forgot yesterday. I have no idea if it matters. I just want to do it. Alright. Post made. I have no idea, like, how those show up. Apparently they're, like, good to let people know when I'm streaming. I don't know. I don't have any other, like, forms of communication with my audience, I guess. I think we're gonna just hang out here for a little bit longer, because I am technically live, like, over 10 minutes early. Unthinkable. This is 10 minutes early, simply not allowed. Yeah, sorry about that. Wow, the video that I uploaded like a day ago is not doing awfully, which is amazing. Glad people actually like the stream highlights type stuff, because I mean, all I have to do to make them is stream, and then edit the stream, which is not too bad. By the way, this is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. Not too bad, but like closer to 2 hours instead of like 2.5, which is kind of why I went early. Like, I went live early just to pad out time a little bit. If I'm being 100% completely honest, I have a lot of stuff that I have to do tomorrow, and I wanted to like get a head start on that today, so I didn't want to stream for too abhorrently long. And also there's a Pokemon tournament going on right now that I also want to watch, so busy day. But we still have time for the abomination and atrocities that we're gonna commit on the Sturfall stream today. The title and the thumbnail are not clickbait. By the way. We are really making lo-fi out of the FNAF Jumpscares. I have them all pulled up right here. As I was like combing through them all to just like collect them into one audio file so I can use them efficiently. Let me tell you, these are not like fun. They're not fun to listen to. It was actually kind of uncomfortable, which is exactly the point, but like, it makes me wonder how we're gonna make calming, soothing, relaxing music out of actual just screaming, otherworldly, like bestial robot screaming. Which is, I already kinda, the song that is currently playing is a lo-fi thing that I made, which is, we're gonna use this as the base for what we make today. So instead of like sort of almost floundering to like make a start of the song like I kind of have the past few streams, I'm gonna use this that is playing right now as like the base for the lo-fi part of the song, so I get to spend as long as I would like on just trying to make jump scares sound calming and relaxing. Which is good, I think. That's like the main point of the stream. If I ever do like a, I don't know, if I ever do a lo-fi tutorial or something, I guess I could go over how to make lo-fi, but, well, not to discredit lo-fi artists, but I find it much easier to pick up than most genres of music, which I guess is nice. Also, Spampton is, well, he's not in the back rooms anymore, or the Minecraft cave, which is something. He's currently trapped in the pizzeria, I believe. What is that? It's the kitchen. He's in the kitchen. Alright. Let's begin. Oh, there's me. Okay, here we go. So, this is the project that we have. There's the lo-fi stuff up here, which is what we were just listening to. And then there's this fun little sample piece of something. Yeah, Spamton's over here. He's still trapped somewhere. I don't know. Will he ever return to the world of the living, the plane of right here on my screen, and not trapped in some awful location? Who knows? I don't know. Surely, certainly. But he'll be fine. Okay, so probably gonna turn the volume on these down a little bit, maybe a lot bit, because these are very harsh. But let's take a little bit of a listen to the jump scares that we have on the docket today. Alright, this is the FNAF 1 one. And then there's the slowed down one from, I think, the Golden Frederick. That's when this plays. Yeah. It's literally just this one, but slowed down. Which actually, listening to this before, I thought, like, that's not awful of a sound. I mean, it kind of is. But it's not as awful as, you know, that. So maybe if we can, like, do something similar for all the other jump scares, like slow them down, kind of make them not as awful. Ugh, this just sounds like a dying animal, though. Good thing I'm giving myself 2 hours to exclusively do this, because I think I'll need it. We're supposed to be making calm, chill music out of this. Jump scare warning. Maybe I should put a jump scare warning on, like, the entire stream. How would I? Alright, hold on. We're doing this. Joke thought of. Oh, that text window is large. There. Cool. Now we have this. Oh, I have to make sure I don't lose it. Oh, now it's upside down. All right. Let's put this. Where can we put this? Yeah, it'll live with Spampton over here. Cool. That's a thing, I guess. All right, I'm playing the audio. All right, personal opinion, my opinion. I'm not a huge FNAF gamer myself. I was actually, when the games, I think when the first game came out, I was like 10 or something. I was not on the younger side, sort of on the younger side. I was around the younger side. And I was terrified of the games. Like, people around my age would be like playing them on their phones or something. Like, I remember at the pool, I was at the pool with friends and they were all like playing FNAF and I was just horrified. I kept like running and jumping in the pool. Obviously, you should not run in the pool. Or run at the pool. But like, I kept trying to escape from just people playing FNAF. I was so horrified of it. And now, like 8 years later, I'm perfectly fine with this series. But I think out of all the jump scares, I like 2's the best because it sounds like the most. This one just sounds like a baby like screaming or something, which a lot of them kind of sound like babies screaming. If you had like a lineup of babies and like some of them were more and less robot-like and metallic and inhuman, this is one of the less robot-like babies, whereas like stuff over here, that's that's just a robot baby. And I think these are the security breach ones, which are that's what happens if you like say you like have a robot baby and it like falls over onto its side. That's what happens. I do not condone violence against robot babies, of course, obviously. I don't feel like I need to clarify that, but just in case, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of like robot sounds, which I guess could work. Given that like I'm probably gonna be slowing a lot of these down. But yeah, that's a baby. A lot of robot babies. But the FNAF 2 jump scare is like sounds like an animal or something. Like or maybe like alright, well I guess it does sound like a robot baby as well. That's FNAF 3, I think. And that's 4. Alright, well 4 sounds the most like an actual animal or something that's like eating you, which is kind of what's happening. Oh, and then the baby like fades in towards the end. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We're making lo-fi hip-hop out of screaming robot babies that are more or less robot-like. So, interesting stuff. Let's take a listen to the lo-fi that we have for starters, just to take a little bit of a break from the jump scare noises. Oh, I'll turn this back up later. Maybe never. Here's the lo-fi. And that's it. So, the first thing that I want to try is I want to get some like ambience or something, just because like I don't know, lo-fi has a lot of ambience, and it seems like it would be the easiest thing to make out of any sample, really. Just like slow it down a bunch, resample it, put some effects, and like try to make it sound as un-jump scary as you possibly can. Like we have some strong rain ambience in here already, which is I think it has. Oh yeah, it has like a few effects on it. It just sounds like rain, like white noise, which is pretty nice because lo-fi is like one of the few, well, not one of the few, but it's just one of the genres where you can just straight up have white noise in your song and it's totally fine. Which is good because white noise is easy to make. Hello. Welcome to stream. I started a little early because I don't know. I had reasons, but I forgot. Jill Beats to monitor dead children / survive a low-waged job too. Yup. This is what I imagine the security guards will be listening to. You know, and when FNAF becomes real in 20 years, which of course it will happen. Media empire that it is. All right, let's make some ambience. I did say I wanted to try something with this, like this tail end of the Golden Frederick scream, which just kind of sounds like a dying animal or something. which is not ideal for chill lo-fi hip-hop ambience. But if we like take the same principle of just straight up slowing it down, then I might be able to take one of these other, oh, I just moved something. What did I move? That, okay, well. I might be able to take one of these other jump scare sounds and slow it down a bunch and make it unrecognizable, which is literally the goal because all of these sound horrendous. Yeah, all right. Real calming. What was that sound at the end? Hold on. Did like someone have to like blow their nose while they were recording this? Excuse you. It's like a sneeze. All right, going off, I had an analogy. Like all of these sound like different, like they all sound like babies, and some of the babies are more or less like robotic, like cyborg babies, I suppose. This sounds like a cyborg grown man that like really has to sneeze or like cough or something. I have no idea how I can use that in the song, but like maybe I will. Here, I'll make sure to mark this as the sneezing baby. Here, we'll make it purple, just so I can differentiate it. I have no idea if I'm ever going to use that, but cat when sneezing? Yeah, kind of. Whatever made this noise sounds like it has a pretty sizable schnoz. Alright, well that's interesting. Yeah, these all just sound hellish. These are not fun to listen to, which is kind of the point of lo-fi, and most music, actually, should be nice, and you would rather listen to this than listen to silence. Well, sometimes. Which, is definitely not the case at first. I'm like, alright, I'm looking at some of the, like, the tails here of the big sounds, like, where it starts winding down, because that's what I want to use for the ambience. These ones kind of have like a metallic, like a metal or glitchy, like static kind of thing, which may be nice. Alright, I'll grab this. Let's see how it sounds. What about this one? This one's more like violently glitchy and stuff. I do kind of like that, actually. Maybe we could go like an electro metal, not metal guitars, metal as in like literal metal, like the kind that you would hypothetically find in a robot baby. Alright, so we have these two kind of metal-y. Alright, I'm gonna start with this. And hopefully, yeah, I'll just like, in this intro here, which is like standard lo-fi, just drums and ambience. Very nice, very calming. Sorry, there was a lot of reverb on that. I forgot I put this here. Yeah, the point of this is to kind of like, this little tail in here is, it like sucks you into the next part, which works very well when you don't pause it like right there. Like it sounds like this. No, not that. No, 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 no. All right. This is what I was avoiding, but if you just have all the sounds unmuted at the same time, it sounds like this. All right, this is why is this actually hilarious? Okay, well, this is not the intention, but this is very silly music. I'm trying to. The goal is to make actual music that one would listen to without bursting into like laughter or maybe tears. But nice to know that I can. Wow. I mean, I guess mission accomplished. If I wanted to make jump scare lo-fi. Finally a singer who doesn't need auto-tune. This is what modern music should be. Alright, let's try to actually put some effort in here. Why is that so funny? Alright. Now, the sound, which I want to use is like, I just kind of want to like blend this into the background with the strong rain here. So it probably needs to be turned, well, it is turned down. Maybe turn down more. And, yeah. Oh, I can crossfade it. There we go. Yeah, just as like a continuous like flowing ambience of only slightly demented like demon sounds. Which is the goal. That is the goal of the stream. Alright, let's see. I want to keep the ambience for here. Yeah, I think that's fine. So, let's make this sound not awful. Yeah, I'll sort of blend it with the rain that we have here, which that means I probably have to copy the reverb. Actually sounds kind of nice, which is point. Maybe if I can pitch this down or up or something. Actually, what are the frequencies right now? Very nice blend actually. I just had a crazy idea. What if I put a pitch shifter on this? And like, what if, all right, insane, crazy idea right here. What if I use this pitch shifter to shift the pitch? That would be unheard of, unprecedented. Where did it go? There it is. All right, how does this sound? All right, sure. Is that? I need to turn on snapping. Snapping is on. I mean, sure, that sounds fine. Oh yeah, I really like that with the rain. All right, let's pan this out to the sides. I don't know. Do I want... I wonder if the goal for today is to make a song that people are like, oh, that's the FNAF jump scares, but wow, they're very artfully and tastefully integrated with this wonderful lo-fi beat and hip-hop. Or, alternatively, to just like disguise the jump scare noises as much as possible so that people listen and they're like, oh, this is a lovely lo-fi beat and hip hop. Unknowingly having no idea that it's secretly made with the most horrible noises known to man. And just like kind of trick them in that aspect. I don't know. I think, like, my question is, do I want this to come through as like you listen to it and then you're like, oh yeah, that could be an animatronic, feasibly. I want to cut this off for right here. Yeah, there we go. What just happened? Alright, yeah. We have some nice ambience. Maybe we can get a little more, perhaps. Like, is there another tail that sounds not awful? Alright. Once again, another crazy idea. What if I use this as a riser? What if I took this and reversed it? That just sounds unnerving. Which is, let's listen to it in context, see if this is usable. Okay. Maybe I could, like... If you really, like, broaden your mind, stretch your suspension of disbelief for a little bit, and I like showed this to you, it kind of sounds like singing. I'm not gonna lie. If you really like, it's a bit of a stretch, but if you really like, what if I pitched this around and made it a melody? I mean, going back to what I was just talking about, that does kind of ruin the immersion of, oh, I'm listening to a lo-fi song. No, if you hear this, you're listening to a lo-fi song that just happens to have the Dead that have guest starred in the singing. Alright, maybe we'll try something else in that case. Maybe I could, like, frequency shift this particularly down so it doesn't sound like someone about to, like, scream, which it is. That is what it is. Let's see. Oh, I want to put reverb on this. It's a very reverb heavy song. It's lo-fi. It makes sense. Okay. What sounds least bad? All right, I can. Welcome back to another episode of Spampton getting into precarious situations. Yeah. Yeah, he's kind of. I hope he's all right in there, wherever he is right now. Is Spampton afraid of jump scares? Yeah, I think he would be. Just going off of my natural well of knowledge of Spampton as a character, I think he would indeed be terrified. I hope people don't think that jump scare warning is like for Spampton, because it's, you see, I put this jump scare warning here because we're playing jump scares. Obviously, like lowered sound, but I don't know. I just wanted to have that there. But I do kind of like the idea. Hold on, guys. Guys, I'm about to jump scare you. Give me a second. It's about to be a jump scare. Everybody get ready. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, nope, that's not what I meant to do. Jump scare warning, jump scare warning. Let's do the nose one. Excuse you. Bless you. Alright, Spampton is returning to his original size. Is that what he was? I don't know. Bless you, Spampton. Awesome. I'm gonna watch this on my other stream. Oh, I scared myself. Okay. Anyway, what I was going to say is I can see this working well if like it's kind of like I could see it if like going off of what I said earlier, if like this could be building up for someone to like start singing or something. You know what? Let me try this and maybe you'll see what I mean. Very glad I don't have to actually write a whole lo-fi song while I'm doing this, because we are in the lab right now, cooking up some unearthly lo-fi. Yeah, okay. So, what do we want here? Not that. Not that. Not that. I want something like that's an even tone. That's like and not I can't do it with my voice, but like that. I want to scream. Sure. Yeah, like something towards the end, maybe. Or I could just I could like pitch the last bit up. Yeah, like here. What does it sound? Maybe. I just repeat like this part a bunch of times. For the description question, yeah, like I wanted to know what new stuff you guys are interested in. Perhaps the Sonic Frontiers updates. Absolutely. I in my like personal playlist of music that I just listen to regularly, I have like almost all of the Sonic Frontiers soundtrack because it just Sonic music is just good. Like I made a kind of Sonic sounding backrooms thing yesterday. I just am a fan of Sonic music. The games the games are an interesting point of discussion that I will not get into because I don't really play Sonic games. But the music, I think everybody can agree, Sonic music is just awesome. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, I might do something with Sonic though. That's a good idea. Let's try and merge this with itself. So have like a yes, there we go. All I have to do is this over and over and over. Oh, I lost one. Can't believe it, but I'm actually having fun with this. This is such like... Alright, I know I said don't ask me about how I came up with the backrooms racing idea yesterday, but like the way I came up with this idea is like brain blast, mind boggling. So I thought like, what is the craziest thing that I could possibly make music out of? And like the first thing that came to my head was, what if I made the FNAF jump scares like chill or something? What if I made them actually enjoyable to listen to? Because like, I don't know, I haven't really listened to the FNAF soundtrack or whatever they have, because they don't have much of a... I mean, it's more like horror ambience that's made to unsettle you, and then like jokingly cheery stuff, because it's more the ambience of the game instead of like an actual like music soundtrack. But yeah, I wanted to do something that wasn't just like remixing music from FNAF, because I really listen to FNAF music. I wanted to do something that's like recognizable, and also like how the heck would I do this? Which is pretty accurate, I think, so far, considering that we have this. Hold on, I want to play it again. This is what we're doing, instead of... There are many things I could have been doing today, but instead, we're doing this. I find this very entertaining. All right, back to the singing voice, which I think actually sounds pretty good so far. Let's see. I mean, the build-up is kind of scary, because that's the point, but... Alright, something is not... I want it to sound like natural. Natural! Like this first part here. Yeah, there we go. Make it sound like, at least sort of like actual singing. There we go. Cool. So we're gonna have a bit of a horror acapella in the back there with this. This is quite the challenge. Oh, I can definitely pitch shift this. Hold on. What frequency is this? What note is this guy at? This is already perfect. Yeah. I know. Let's get ourselves... He is at... Give me a minute. G sharp. Right? Yeah. A flat. I was never properly or formally educated on piano, so I just know everything that I know about piano notes and everything is from this funny little software right here, FL Studio. So I don't know notes that well, but it's inspiration. If you ever want to be a music remixer on the online, on the internets, you don't have to have any form of music education or music theory. That's one of my pet peeves is when people are like, oh, I really want to like make music for myself because I really like listening to all this music, but I don't know, I don't like know music theory, so I don't think I can do it. You don't need to know music theory to make music. You just pick up an instrument or like download a program on your computer and boom. And there, you've made music. You don't like... Music theory is the practice of like how people make music, and it's used to like study music from the past and like learn from it very like effectively. But you can still do that without like being formally educated on music theory. It's just like any other... All right, I'm ranting. It's just like any other like profession. Like of course there are like decent ways to be like educated formally on it and like learn a lot of stuff, but you don't have to do that to like get started. In fact, it's better if you like sort of explore it on your own before you, I don't know, go to school for it or anything. I don't know. That's my rant. Thank you for coming. Anyway, what have we've determined that the FNAF Jumpscare noise that we're using here is at G flat or G sharp. Cool. Awesome. What did I make this song in? C sharp. All right, cool. Now all we have to do is pitch this whole thing so it sounds good with this. I'm uneducated and I already make pretty neat stuff. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For me, making music is mostly trial and error. There's nothing really wrong with that. Yeah. 3x oscillator. Yep. Sure is. All right. Getting rid of it because we don't need it. I need to... Oh, maybe I do need it. Let's see. Here, we're going to count. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pitches down. Then I need to pitch this lovely little sample down. Let's see, this is okay. Yeah, this is the one. All right. No, it was up. I need to pitch it up. So in theory, this should sound like something. Wait a minute. Let me think. Yes. Okay. Listen to this beautiful music. Oh, I just got an idea. What if I see you're sidechaining the right way? Yeah. Speaking of pet peeves, the right way to sidechain, there's like 5. But using actual like automating the volume levels of the channels is what has worked best for me, especially with like actual like hard hitting kicks. So, all right, I want to resample this, make it sound lovely, which means that I can just kick this down to hit C so that when we resample it, it will actually be the same as the notes. Where do I want to put this? It is a bit of a goofy singing voice. Yes, okay. This was at like 13, right? Yeah. Yes. Awesome. Beautiful. Stellar. Why is it so quiet? Oh, I need to... Lovely. Stellar. Wonderful. I can't believe that in, let's see, almost an hour. Well, that's a little fair. But in almost an hour, I've actually managed to make something listenable that you could, like, listen to with your ears. That's crazy. All right. Now, the purpose of this was I want to make chords with the this, whatever this is, whatever you would call this. Is what I have in the bass, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can just straight up use these because I already made them. What does this sound like? Okay. Yeah, I think I made these to like fit with this, which is just a sample that I had. Cool. And we will incorporate that into our Horrid Abominations choir. I mean, like, I've heard worse noises. Like, for example, this guy here. Bless you. Excuse you. I'm gonna make that joke once every, like, 15 minutes on the stream, so be prepared. I'm just gonna... I am going to, in an effort to make this sound a little less bad, I just want to make sure it focuses around C5, which is... Oh, I should set this to stretch, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. The reason I say right way is because being able to control your sidechain manually is better than having an impulse with a specific duration. Yeah, I definitely agree. I've just seen like so many... Like, all right, bit of a sidechain tangent. There's like, what is it? Oh, not this one. There's peak controller, which like every time something that, which can be used for like auto sidechaining. Every time something that's on this audio track plays, I don't know what this is. Oh, this is the drums. It'll like have a signal that sends, and you can route this to like lowering the volume of something, which I use sometimes if I'm feeling lazy. But yeah, I definitely agree that like automation is one of the easier ways. I also have this wacky plugin, which is like an auto sidechain, which is, again, is harder to use, but it's nice for some times that I like don't want to automate, what is it, like super fast frequency or super fast stuff like that. I don't know. What incarnation have I walked in on? Let me show you exactly what. It's this. All right, jokes aside, we're actually making music here. Yeah, welcome Trico. Nice to see you. The P controller I can never understand. It's like when math suddenly has a letter in it. Yeah. It's like, all right. I claim to know FL Studio things. Like, yeah, I've been using this software for 5 years. I'm a bit of an expert myself. As soon as you get into like this, not this. What is it? As soon as you get into like this, where you can add plugin or add like create your own plugins, stuff like Patcher and stuff, I have no idea. Like people just like make their own plugins in here. And then of course there's the mother of complicated stuff, Cardinal, which is its whole thing, I don't get this at all. I downloaded this like a month ago, saying like, yeah, I'll really like study this and figure out how digitized modular synthesis can be used to my advantage. And I just have not touched it. All right, let's see. I guess I don't need the frequency shifter anymore. What could make this sound less bad? Oh, I know. What if I made all of these? What are these? Portamento notes. I know the names of things in the software that I use regularly. It's nice to be back, but seriously, how does that little bit you played already slap? Seriously? Are like, really? I don't know. So, like, the plan with today was to take a lo-fi thing that I already made and add jump scare sounds to it, so I could actually spend the majority of today focusing on the jump scares, which is the point, instead of actually making lo-fi. Or, like, actually making lo-fi from, like, the ground up, because that would take a whole, like, hour and a half. And I don't have a whole hour and a half to spend, unfortunately. Hey. Oh, I know. Oh, I don't have any water left. The first time I streamed, which is a week ago, actually. Fun fact, I've been streaming for a week. Bit of an expert already. The first time I streamed, my voice was really, like, shot after 2.5 hours of talking. So I thought to myself, oh, I'll just have, like, a cup of water on hand. And then I've never drinking water afterwards, like, during stream. I resolved to do so and then completely forgot about it. So maybe I will go get water. Maybe we'll have to take a little bit of a break so I can get some water. Alright, that sounds a little goofy. Nothing to be ashamed of. Let's automate the reverb here. Is this? What's up with this? Oh, I just didn't select it all the way. Pancake 2? What happened to Pancake 1? I don't know. You have no idea how situational this bit is, but I have a pancake in my hand right now. This is what happened to Pancake 1. I get the cosmic irony of that's not even what that means. Pancake 2? Pancake 1. I had pancakes for lunch, and I didn't finish all of them, so I have one right here. Moments like these only come like once in a lifetime. I'm gonna look back on the moment where Trico said in chat, what happened to Pancake 1? And I had a pancake on my desk that I could eat comedically. I'm gonna look back on this when I'm 50 years old. In 40, 30, 32 years, when I'm 50 years old. Say, wow, I really peaked. Alright, well now I gotta eat this pancake. Mukbang. I hate that word, by the way. Have to go finish my track now. Have fun streaming. See you, X Gravity. Nice to see you, by the way. It's been a while. You are very talented, by the way. I don't know if I've ever told you that. Your music is great. Something is wrong. It is very difficult to mix and master your music while you are chewing pancake. So, actually, I think I'm gonna take like a 1 minute break, maybe less, so I can go get water, actually, and perhaps use the loo, the restroom. So, I will leave you with I don't know, maybe the actual song with no jump scares involved yet. Okay. Be right back. We need to change our water filter. All right. My first pee break on stream. I've officially become a streamer, reaching new heights. This goes hard. Can't wait to hear Freddy scream over it at the top of his metallic lungs. Yeah, I didn't think that actually having the jump scares like over the song would sound good, but it does for some ungodly reason. I don't know if I'm actually gonna make that like in the final song, but it works, I guess. Oh, I should move this. Congratulations on peeing. Thank you, thank you. I'm an expert, you know, been doing it for almost 20 years now. That's the second time I've age revealed on this stream. I don't know if you guys care, but I'm 18 years old. It's not like personal information or anything. It is, but please don't dox my age. Delicious water. Perfect with the pancake. Oh, I still have like a bit of bagel left. All right, no more eating on stream. I'm gonna go. Bye. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. Delicious. All right. Back to this. Yeah, the chords are not correct. Something is amiss. Maybe, this is a bit of a big maybe, but maybe I could just change the pitch of the entire, no, I'm not going to change the pitch of the entire song. That would be too much work. Yeah, I don't know. I will now go and tell my local authorities to look for an 18-year-old man with a dangerous criminal noses snapped and locked on his computer. What dangerous criminal? There's no dangerous criminal here. What are you talking about? Ma'am, this is great water. Can't hide him. All right. I remember having problems with this when I originally made this song, which was not too long ago, actually. Oh, hold on. Your message is held for review because it has a no word, but I'm gonna show it because I guess I have that power. There we go. Moderation. You just got moderated. All right. As I was saying, this sample is like, I didn't exactly know the chords, so I remember what I did to solve it. So I didn't exactly know the chords of this when I made it. When I like made the song originally. This is just a sample from like a sample pack or something. And the thing what it does is it kind of like rises up to the pitch that it's at. So it doesn't start at like it like rises up at the beginning, which clashes with the actual chords because they don't rise up normally. So what I did is instead of just having the chords regularly, I frequency shifted them, which sounds better. Like without the frequency shift. And then with. It is very slight, but I'm wondering if I can apply the same principle. Excuse me. Ugh. I'm trying not to burp into the mic because that pancake really packed some pancake. Bampton is moderating me because I speak the truth. Yeah. Sorry if I like say anything out of pocket. You know, Spamton's just like weaseling his way into my brain, controlling my thoughts and words and deeds and actions. I'm gonna be out of water in like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to pee again. I'm already seeing like the beginning of a dangerous cycle. All right. Frequency shifter. Probably just. Fun fact, you can copy the states of automation. If you ever want to just copy an automation, right click the little icon articulator tools. Man, the word articulator is hard to articulate. Funny how that works. Articulator tools and copy state, and then you can automate the frequency shifter. Just go in here and paste state, and it'll paste it. Need more space in here. This is one thing that happens when I make music. Projects get all crowded, like big long samples, and I don't know what to do. Oh, I should not move that. That's a big long sample. There we go. Yes, okay. Oh, I could just stick these down here. All right, how does this sound? Okay, kind of terrible, but you know what? See how it sounds with the actual thing. Are these even the right chord? Am I doing something wrong? It would appear that I am indeed. Oh! I've deduced the solution. So, funny thing, when you drag a sample into the unsorted menu to be used as notes, it doesn't keep the pitch changing. Oh, but that also sounds bad. All right. Something is wrong. Something is amiss. I need to drink more water. Yeah, it shouldn't have water on stream. Just been drinking too much of it. Okay, so the original sample is at G sharp. Let me confirm that. I need to pitch it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 semitones or whatever it is. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 1, 2. Counting is hard. 3, 4. 4. It needs to be pitched up 4 semitones because I wanted to put it at C because all samples default to C when you're placing notes down. Yeah, isn't the sample at C sharp? That was the issue. Let's see if it sounds better now. Wait, hold on. Now it's at F. I lied. Maybe you are right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Trico Max being correct. Well, I was not. The sample is at C sharp. Thank you for that. All right, the sample is at C sharp. Oh, so maybe it did keep the... Oh, it did keep the pitch automation because I didn't resample it. I didn't like drag the sample into the thing. I like exported it, which is why it's the same, which means this should still be 5 up. Yeah, this is too much math for a weekend. That's what I'm saying. All right, so in order to fix this, all I have to do is pitch down 1. Yes. Rejoice. It all makes sense again. All right, lovely. Wonderful. Okay. Got that. Music became hard when they decided to add math to it. That's what I'm saying. Why don't they just like take the math out of music? Come on. It's too much. Just make music without math. It's easy. All you have got to do is just do it. Okay. Now that we actually have the correct pitches, let's make the sample not sound as bad. So it's centered around C. Yeah, okay. Did I, is it on stretch? Did I remember? Yes, okay, it is on stretch. I did remember to do that. So, oh, was there a train? There are train tracks like right there. So if you heard a train, in all likelihood there was one. And I just didn't notice because I live right next to train tracks. I spilled water on myself. It's fun. Thought it was part of the music for a moment. No. Unfortunately, I cannot control them all the way over there. They were just a little bit closer. Okay. Okay. Starting to sound a little bit like music. Just like a smidgen. That's one of my favorite words. Smidgen. Just a smidgen. A little smudge. Showing your message. That's me. Oh, I know. I am going to make the other notes in the chords sort of like rise up to that. Because it sounds like this is rising up to C sharp, so we can have just the C sharp note play. Have it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't know what that's from, but I say it. There we go. Now all we need is for this to come through in the mix and be prominent. What is my sidechaining channel? Is it 20? Yes. I always make my sidechaining channel 20. So... Right, forgot about that. Slipped the mind. I am so glad that this actually sounds good. So glad, in fact, that I will keep it here and continue to use it in the rest of the song. Now, let's see. Almost in an hour and a half. We are making excellent time. See, this is what happens when I, like, actually don't have to make the song from scratch. I can do so much more in, like, the span of less time, which is awesome because I don't want to spend hours and hours streaming just for barely anything to get done. I feel like no one wants that. There we go. Words are in there. Now, Oh, I should probably these in here. Just for sound, just to taste, you know. I've started using frequency shifting like a lot more recently. I really like it. It's a very interesting effect. Because like, it is, I don't know. I have no more explanation, I just like it. It sounds funny. All right. Yeah, I think this sounds good. I want to add a different jump scare though at some point. Oh, I can bring in this stuff again for this part. So we already got like the jump scare choir, which is a hilarious thing to say just on its own. Like, oh yeah, I'm part of the jump scare choir. We all gathered together in the park on Sundays, and we all scream at the top of our lungs like babies and robots, and it's awful and horrible. Note sliding does indeed sound cool. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of FL Studio that I don't know if like other things have, but just like the ability. I don't really use it in this song, but just like the ability to make slide notes like this. Like, all right. Another confession. Although I think I've already said this on stream. I don't remember. I started making music because I wanted to make Megalovania remixes, like all the AU Megalovanias. Like, wow, these are amazing. I like listen to them every day, and I was like, wow, I want to do this. So I started, and they use like really crazy melodies and like backing like stuff. That I'll use like crazy slide notes. So those were some of the first techniques that I learned how to use, I guess. I consider them one of my personal specialties. Actually, I'm gonna. I won't open it up right now. But in the Spamton remix, the one lead that goes like it's this main lead, but like different a little bit. He uses a lot of note sliding like that. That's why I love Portamento stuff so much because it's like the same thing. All right, let's pick another jump scare to add to our lovely music. Chad way to start making music? I guess so. I haven't really told many people about it because I'm afraid I would get teased. I guess that's a stupid thing to be afraid of. Given the perspective. Like, I started doing that when I was like 13, so I didn't exactly share it around with my school pals. I don't know. I didn't want to seem like a nerd. Okay, what do we have here? All right, yes. Now is the exact point of dilemma. Do I use the funny sneezing one or do I not? If I had a consistent way to record my voice, like if I knew how to record my voice into FL Studio, then I might like I want to say like all right, really fringe joke idea, but I want to have like this and then say like, "Oh, bless you" or something and have that be in the song. But I don't know how to record my voice into FL Studio. All right, maybe that's like something I can figure out later and have for another stream. I started making music in a side room in my school's band room just because I figured out I could do GarageBand on the school issued iPads. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, like just like figuring out a place to make music like in your free time is basically what I did. Like, oh, I have like 20 minutes or something. Let me tinker around with music, make something interesting. Oh, don't worry, you are a nerd. Cool. Thanks for the reassurance. I wasn't worried. All right. What can we add? Jeez. Like, come on. All right, we already used the security breach ones for the ambience here. We already used the golden Fredbear one for the lovely fire. Which else? What else can we use? I mean, I guess we already used the FNAF 1, 2, because they're the same thing, literally. It always amazes me, like, how, like, simple sound design could be in games. Oh, I already had that clipped. Okay, let's find something from here to use, and Sneezing Baby, you too. I'm still considering you. You're still in the running. Don't worry. Let's find something from here to use. Just like, I mean, I could put it anywhere in the song, but I just want a little more jump scare representation. Ooh, I like this. Kind of like a little bit of like a hi-hat or like a percussive beat. All right, another bit of a wacky idea. What if I made like a drum beat out of just jump scares? Like, can't do it, but like, all right, I can't demonstrate this. But what if I made like a drum beat exclusively out of animatronic screeching? I am gonna keep this though. I don't even know what that one is. It's always the tails, man. They're really like, a lot of these are really good. Like I mean, I don't think I could use the actual screaming part in a lo-fi sound, but like the very end when they've stopped screaming, it's just like the effects on whatever was sampled to make these. These are really nice. It's shocking, startling, surprising. That's the word. Hour and a half. Yippee. They're so excited. They're so glad that I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Listen to how excited and happy they are. Yay! What happened at the end there? Oh. I placed something down. I didn't mean to do that. My biggest fear is that, like, I will accidentally save a project and, like, forget about it and come back to it later and figure out that, like, I've, like, moved something or changed something that I can't, like, figure out. And I'll just have, like, this almost perfect project with just, like, something small wrong that I can't, like, change or solve or control Z. That's honestly my biggest fear, not being able to just control Alt Z my problems away. Alright, that's actually a very nice snare. I am stealing this. I may actually, like, unironically use this as a snare or something, because it sounds like, I don't know if I could pull it up, but I probably have something similar in here. No, not in here. It sounds really close to it. Well, not really close, but sort of close to a snare sound that I have. Alright, well, I can't find it, but like... You can kind of hear it, right? I like put some OTT on there. Yeah, okay. We're doing that. I've decided officially. FL Studio users, when they can't control Z their problems away, yeah. It hurts, man. It hurts. As much as, all right. That's it. Yeah. I'm deciding whether to end the song with just a straight up jump scare. I've decided against it. We want this to be pure, clean lo-fi hip-hop with no additives or preservatives. Why are there so many good drums in animatronic screaming robot baby jump scare sounds? That is my question. Why has no one tapped into this enormous well of potential up until now? Oh, what's this? Oh my gosh. Well, okay. The security breach, like, jump scares start with, like, an impact sound, like, which makes them more impactful, naturally. But, like, I might be able to do, well, I guess there's not really room for an impact sound in lo-fi. Like, think about it. You're listening to lo-fi, just like, oh man, this is a really chill beat. And then just like, what happened? Jeez. You could hear someone screaming their lungs out while dying and think, hey, I could make a beat out of that. All right, well, just because it's true doesn't mean you have to say it. Yeah. All right. So the original idea that I had to like do like sample flips like this, like taking random samples of stuff and making them into music, came from just like YouTube channels that I watched. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of Eliminate HQ and Bishu, like they're two guys on YouTube that are like professional DJs and all, and they take like random samples from the internet, like TikTok and stuff, and just make wild, crazy music out of them. So that is where I received the idea. If you like this type of thing, you will probably like them. Notably, they have roughly 10 to 100 times the amount of, actually more, they have roughly 100 times the amount of subscribers that I have. So if you do like this content, you should subscribe to me. Working on a little bit of a CTA in there. This is not going in the YouTube video. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. All right, let's see what we have here. That's insane. I'm making drums out of this. Just gonna work them in like here. Yeah, okay. I need more space. Where? All right. I'm gonna take this and make it like a crash by like stretching it out a bit and increasing the pitch. Not that much stretch out. There we go. And have that there, there, and there. I'm putting effects on all of these, but I'm probably gonna put the same effects on them so I can do that once I have like the arrangement figured out. It's so weird how even just that little part you cut off still distinctly sounds like part of the jump scare. If it does, that would be awesome. Well, until you added effects, yeah. But like, that is crazy. Like, if so, that's great. It's success of the stream. I took jump scare sounds and made them still sound like jump scares while also making them sound like music, actual music. All right, I want to use this as like a hi-hat, little dinky thing. There, how does this sound? Get rid of this for a sec. Oh. I do kind of like that, actually. Yeah, okay. Oh. Actually, maybe I should, like... I would like these to be a little higher frequency, but... Yeah, I think that's good. It's still incredible to me that these still like sound like the very ends of jump scares. So I guess if you haven't been listening to them for the past hour and a half like I have, and like everybody here has, then I guess it might not be as clear. But man, I'm surprised this is actually working out. I'm gonna be $100 honest with you. This is incredible to me that I've created successful lo-fi. Top 10 tips to make your lo-fi bank successful. Billionaire lo-fi. Can't you pitch shift them up by 12 to make them higher pitched? I did try that. I don't know if I love this though. So I was thinking of keeping them like slightly higher pitched and then just like bringing out the higher frequencies. Because like this is it's like a small collection of frequencies. So like, I don't know. I want to see how it sounds like this with higher frequencies first. Then we have this one. I can just put this wherever the snare is. Which means I need another track. Oh, no, never mind. No, I don't. I'm vetoing that. Veto. Yes, okay. Wonderful, lovely. That's crazy. That is insane. Utterly bonkers. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure nothing like bleeds into each other. Which I guess I'll have to... You know what? This looks ugly. Yeah, it does. I'm moving these. What do we do with this? This is so... It's so hard to make an organized project and keep it organized. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, okay. I'm just taking these and straight up just moving them down. Nope, not that way. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Who cares? It's not like I'm showing the project file on YouTube, on stream, live in front of people. No one will ever know that I'm secretly disorganized when I make project files. Thank goodness my secret will stay safe. All right. I think I'm going to take a listen to this, and if it sounds pretty good, I think we might be good to call it here, which is early for a stream to end. But then again, I started early. I make a few other modifications. We'll see. How does this sound? All right, I lied. We're not done. I want to do more. I'm so engrossed and entrenched. I want to add one more jump scare sound in like this area. What can I do? Hermst. You know, now might be time to just straight up put the sounds in here. Might be about that time. Take a gander. Oh yeah, wait. I never put effects on these. I forgot about that. I want these to be on. Actually, these can stay on 2 because nothing else is on 2 except for this, which I can put on something else. 16, 15, 14, I'll go 16. Who cares? All right, yeah, we're putting effects on the drums, or the jump scare drums. Jump scrums is what they're known as. Oh. It seems that the kick is on 2, so I guess I can't put these on 2. Never mind, false alarm. Is 14 muted? What's wrong with 4? Oh, it is muted. What are the rest of the drums on 1? Okay. Oh, these need to be widened. I'm gonna try something. I have this funny little plugin called Disperser, which makes the things sound like lasers. Like, I've decided not to do that. I just want the jump scare like sounds to come through. I don't think we need to disguise them too hard. All right. Okay, well. Honestly, I'm not completely not sold on this idea yet. Just sounds like it's like, I don't know, playing chill, calming music while like a baby is screaming, which is inherently hilarious. Only you can have this idea. That is flattering, and I appreciate you for thinking that. Only I can execute on this. Well, that's not true either. Fun fact, when looking this up, I found a FNAF Lo-Fi remix that actually sounds really nice. I think it's by, hold on, let me look it up. FNAF Lo-Fi is not a new thing. Oh yeah, there's plenty. Oh, I'm one of the first search results. FNAF Lo-Fi exists. What doesn't exist is jump scare lo-fi. Which, yes, only I can have that idea, because no one else would be insane enough to say, oh yeah, let's make some chill, calming music out of... Only me. Only I can do this. That is the definition of goofy ah. Yeah, well, actually, in order to have goofy ah, I think we need a little more of... give me a minute. In order to have goofy we need a little more of that and that, and I don't have any other sound effects. But we need some more of those, which I'm not putting in lo-fi. No matter what anyone says, I won't draw the line at horrible child robot baby screaming. What I will draw the line at is funky sound effects, like funny. Lo-fi is never supposed to be... Lo-fi is never supposed to be funny, he says, just before he plays this. Yeah, lo-fi is very serious, honestly. Alright. Honestly, I might do the same thing that I did with the other, like, singing animatronic vocal with this one. Which will kind of probably sound bad, but you know what? We'll try it out. We'll give it a test run. I was right. That sounds awful. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I don't need another jump scare. Maybe I can just call it a day. Stop. Give me the full sound. Yeah, that one. That is definitely what I wanted. All right. Yeah. What do we use here? Maybe I could use this. I cannot tell you how many times in cutting up these vocals and getting them ready to use for today's stream, I wanted to instinctively just say "shut up" to the sounds on my computer because they are just so annoying. Which actually made me question, like, why am I trying to make chill music out of this? But you know, somehow miraculously, with the help of Spampton, I am crediting him fully in this. It worked out. We have this. Lights are on. Anyway, and I still am lit perfectly. This new camera is so nice. So glad I don't have to use my webcam anymore. I don't have to look dark and dreary. All right, let's make this into ambience or something, and then we'll be done. I am very much going to enjoy making a video and a thumbnail for this one. By the way, do you guys like the thumbnail for this stream? Hold on, I want to show it. This was so much fun to make. I love motion blur. Motion blur is inherently funny. What a beautiful piece of technology that we as humans have advanced to a point where it becomes necessary for us to use this in order to secure a livelihood. In my case, especially. Anyway, back to brass tacks here. I am going to do something funny and just stretch this whole thing out. Let's see how good this sounds. Love that. Beautiful. Perfect. What if I pitch it down? Golden. Just absolutely great. Awesome. Love it. What do I do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? How did I do this? How did I make beautiful music out of screeching? Motion blur makes anything funny. That is true. Speaking facts. I do like this ending tail here, just to lead the remix out on a lovely, beautiful note. But how am I supposed to make the rest of this not sound awful? Actually. Okay, so the effect that whoever did the sound designing for FNAF, what is this, 4? No, I think this is sister location, which is 5, this jump scare. Although I could be wrong. I don't know, I don't care. Whoever did the sound designing for this, the way they made the voices sound like metallic is, and like robot like, is they just took the voice and copied it and like made kind of a chorus like effect. For example, if I play this, that, this. If you really like strain your ears, you can kind of hear there's not just one voice, there's like multiple. Kind of like, I don't really know how better to explain it. They took the voice, there's one voice, and they cloned it a bunch of times. And then there's a bunch of voices in here, and they're all like moving around and interacting. I'm explaining this poorly, but it is basically the same principle as making chords, but they just made all the notes really close together, basically, with the voice that's also not inherently musical. So it makes it sound dissonant and awful and scary, which is what they were doing, what they were going for. However, if we slow it down and isolate it, here especially, like right here, you can kind of hear a chord in there. It's not like a perfect chord or anything. You're explaining it better than I've ever seen anyone explain the FNAF lore? Yeah, well. One of these things is actually comprehensible. The other is not. Yeah, so I want to... just want to loop this. And it's not like a perfect chord, so I can't... it would probably take too long to transcribe. Longer than is worth anyway. But what I can do is make it into ambience, which is exactly what I'm doing. And then where's the end of this? Here. And then I want to take this and fuse it into the end. Our nice little outro. All right. And as long as we drown this in enough reverb and, yeah, maybe it won't sound awful. This is exactly what I was just explaining, this ensemble effect. What it does is it takes the one, like, input, whatever is fed into the plugin, and it splits it up into anywhere from 2 that like go around like that up to 16. And it pitches each of them differently. So the more detune, the more like variance in their pitch. See, they're going fast. That means variance in pitch, obviously. And yeah, that's it. Nothing else. It almost sounds like faraway music or something. I don't know. I'm probably insane and crazy and no one else hears it, but like, it sounds kind of good to me. And I'm the one making the song, so I'm using it. Yeah, I think I probably need to definitely turn this down, but I think besides that, where's this whole thing sound? I am flabbergasted. I am I can only think of one synonym for surprised, and it's flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted that this actually turned into something comprehensible and sounds good, and this is crazy, but we actually did it, guys. I'm saving this to make sure I don't like lose it. We've achieved something monumental on stream today. And we did it only 2 hours in. I will actually get to accomplish my goal of ending early. Wow. All right. Well, yeah, I think we're done. Unless I hear anything that I want to change on this last playthrough. We have successfully turned the Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare sounds into sweet lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax and study to and not be scared of. There's nothing to fear here, ladies and gentlemen. We've just made awful, horrible music, or awful, horrible sounds into beautiful, lovely music. So let's hear it. We did it. This is a victory for the Sturfall stream and everyone in it. Yeah, wow. This is definitely going to be a YouTube video. All right. Thank you guys for watching. It's been a great stream. I had a lot of fun. Going to go relax and study and not get scared so hard to this. Good. Have fun. Have a good one. All right. See you guys. Thank you all for coming. This was incredible.